Hey guys, so this is my second video, like I said I would do, because I've been so bad at updating. So I thought I'd make a video about what to bring when you're going inpatient. I do want to say though that everywhere is different, so things, even between places that I've been, some places allow some things, some places don't. So it will change, just as disclaimer. And also, in like the States, I think it's relatively common to not be allowed things like laptops and phones and stuff, which I've never heard of in Australia. So yeah, it can be different. Okay, firstly, things to bring along. Okay, I don't want you to put my library card up the front. There you go. You need to take along cash, money, change as well, like coins. Now I'm an Aussie, so I've got all these cards. I don't know what it's like anywhere else, but your Medicare card, your pensioner or your healthcare card, your insurance card, all of those details. Also, probably your debit card to withdraw money, and if you're like me and you pay for most things on your credit card, then your credit card as well, because when you leave you're going to be having to pay whatever bills that there are. So bring along all of those. You're obviously going to need to take along clothes. So I would recommend taking, and this is just me, it can be different for other people, but I take a mixture of really comfortable clothes, but also some stuff that makes me feel pretty, like just pretty dresses and stuff, nothing like too fancy, but just like favourite clothes that I like to wear, that like I like to wear dresses and they make me feel girly and nice, so I take those along, but also comfortable clothes like track pants, jeans, t-shirts, yeah, stuff like that. Also, I know this is a bit weird, but I would, unless like you're going in for a set period of time, like in the middle of winter or the middle of summer or whatever, I would recommend just bringing along like a mixture of things. It's actually not the middle of summer here, my bad, sorry, beginning of autumn, and it's really hot outside, but like the aircon's on full blast in here, so it can get quite cold. So I've got like jeans and stuff. Yeah, a big, nice, comfy jumper is a good thing because you can cuddle up in that when you're cold. And also bring along clothes if you're going inpatient for an eating disorder. Don't bring along clothes that are very small. I would recommend bringing things that are a larger size or looser, things like Hiram pants. They like saved my life. Yeah, because otherwise you might trigger yourself when you're trying to wear those clothes, because they might not fit anymore as you gain weight, and then you'll probably just feel like crap. Bring along lots of socks and underwear so that you don't have to wash as often, and bras. Slippers. Bring along slippers. I have my pig slippers. There you go. get a nice pair of slippers because you will be wearing them a lot. Pajamas I would recommend, especially if you're going inpatient for eating disorders. Lots of pajamas, because when your metabolism speeds up, you actually get night sweats. It's kind of gross, so it's good to be able to change your pajamas fairly often. A dressing gown, and also, if you have one, it's quite awesome to bring along your onesie. I have got a pink stitch onesie. It's awesome. I love wearing it around here. Not that I'm really allowed to wear it, other than for my pajamas. But when I was inpatient at the ED Specialist Centre, we had a lot of fun with a giraffe onesie. So, onesies are cool. Washing powder to wash your clothes. And also, if you've got glasses, don't forget those. And also sunglasses, probably. All your toiletries. I'd recommend bringing along just nice things, because if you're anything like me, showering isn't a very fun activity, but it's nice to be able to just make yourself feel good with good smelling things. Things like Lush. Lush products are amazing. They smell really good and they feel really good, and they're good for the environment as well. So wins on every account there. Yeah, it's just nice to be able to kind of treat yourself. So soap and shampoo, moisturizer and hand cream are pretty important if you've got dry skin. And then things like makeup and face masks and your nails stuff, even hair dye, straighteners and curlers and stuff. It can be fun to do stuff like that with other inpatients, or even to do all that on yourself. Again, to make yourself feel good, and also because you'll probably be bored a lot of the time, so it's stuff to do. I would recommend taking along new products, so like a full bottle of shampoo or whatever, so you don't run out and have to get more. Yeah, and all just your normal day-to-day stuff like your toothbrush and your hair stuff as well. Also, bring along sanitary products, tampons, pads, especially if you're going for an eating disorder and you might have stopped menstruating. You might not expect it to just pop up, as periods like to do. So yeah, I would bring those along. Things like your pillow, doona or a blanket, your favourite cuddly toy, which I love to bring along with me, so you can get snuggles when you're feeling sad. Also, some places don't allow this. A heat pack. There is a heat pack inside of him. Both if you're cold and also to help with bloating and stuff. Alright. Bring along, it's coming, your iPod. Your phone, your computer or laptop or iPad or something like that. If you've got a little USB internet thing, that can be good. Your Kindle, if you have one. Also chargers. It's really helpful if you've got one charger that can be used for different things. And I know it says not to use them, but I'm a naughty girl like that. Things like, where has it gone? This charger is my phone charger, but I can also use it for my Kindle, so that's helpful. So you're not having like all these wires and stuff. And also some places make you hand in your chargers, so it's helpful if you just have one charger you can give to them. Yeah. Also, bring along, sorry, I've got so many things here, your headphones, because you might be sharing a room with someone and they might not want to listen to all of your movies and TV shows and all the rest of it that you are listening to. Okay, stuff to entertain yourself. Oops. Sorry. Books, DVDs, computer games, external hard drive. My husband has one. It's got 1 terabyte of memory on it. It's good for entertainment. Magazines, colouring and activity books. You know, this might sound silly, but trust me, when you're bored, colouring books are your best friend. Pencils and texters, things like that. Also, I might sound like a nana, but knitting needles or a crochet hook and wool. Trust me, you will not be the only one inpatient knitting or crocheting. I learnt to knit whilst I was inpatient, and most of the other girls knew how to knit because you get bored. Very bored. Art and craft stuff, anything like that. Paper or a sketchbook, jigsaws. Oh, a lot of places won't let you have scissors though, so yeah. But yeah, stuff like that just to keep you entertained. That's not technology based. I'd really recommend having a lot of that stuff. A notebook to write down all your notes from therapy and to be able to, what's the word? Do therapy exercises and stuff. And also a diary is quite a good idea. All your medication, of course, that you're probably going to have to hand in. And this is my little secret, because most places will not allow you to have razors, especially disposable razors, or you might not feel comfortable having them and would like feel better handing it in or whatever. This is an epilator. It gets rid of hair, body hair, and that is very nice because it is not nice being very hairy, especially in the middle of summer. So I would recommend getting an epilator. Mine cost about $70 or so. It's a pretty good one. It doesn't take me very long at all to use it. It works pretty much, I mean, it's like an electric razor the way that you use it, but it pulls out your hair instead of cutting it, if that makes sense. So yeah, because you can't have sharps and stuff, this is a good thing to have. So I think that's probably about it. If you've got any ideas of stuff that's good to bring, leave a comment below. So I hope that at least gives you all an idea. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.